Okay, continuing on with the third record on this page, I'll show you what I've done. With each record, I've gone through with all 20 records that are on this batch. I've put tab through deceased and the record number and the year, because the year number has not changed, and the record number progressively, you can just tab through it. Then I just go to the date. So it's the 29th of January. Okay. And the name is acte de décès. The name is Victor Joseph Streel. So I have put Victor Joseph Streel right here. And then the place of birth, né à Boulogne, au Pierre, province de Liège. And I just leave out the province de and put Liège on. Now, the age is not written in the record, but I take the death date and this birth date that is written in the record, and I go to the internet and I put on calculate age at death using birth and date on this Ancestry.com free calculator. I put those dates in and then I click go figure, and it told me that age. This is for the next record. Okay, and then we know this is masculine because né doesn't have an extra E at the end. Then the year of birth, né à Liège, let's see, 19 octobre 1809. So I put that in and put it in my age calculator. And prénom du père. Okay, so I'm going to look for fils. Fils de Matthias Victor Joseph Streel. And then it doesn't say much in between here, between the mother's name. It says et de Marie Jean Philippette. Okay. So I've put the mother's name in, and there's a place for the spouse. And there were two spouses here. Veuve, widow of Judith Jean Deschênes. And then there's another one, but I can't put that in. Dieudonné d'Estracia. Okay. So then I tab to the next record and slide my record up and verify that I'm on 279. Check the date, 29th, still the 29th of January. The person's name is Elodie Marie Habile. And we see that this is a feminine ending, so we know this is a girl, and she was born at Giselle, Flandre Occidentale. Now I got that in pink, so I double checked it, and it is an old spelling for Giselle. I went back over and used the death date and the birth date to calculate her age to be 32 years old. Father's name, so fille de Pierre Habile, and then his profession, without profession, and Rosalie. And this one I had a little trouble deciding if that was a G or what it was, but with the names that were available, there were people on the internet named this one, what I put, Berlu. Okay, and then this person was married, so we see épouse ici, épouse of Jean-Henri Joseph Anchard. And there were people on the internet with that last name, and that was still, even though it went pink, that was still the best I could find. Now go down to the next record and slide my record. And I'm on 280. Still the same year, still the same day, still January. And the person's name is Marie Barbe Arnaud, and I put that in. And with a little bit of help from the internet, I found out that this was Vivens, Liège, the place of birth. Okay, she is feminine. I still need to calculate the age, so I'm going to go over to my thing for that. So she was born le 6 juillet 1810. Then I put the rest of the date in here, and July is J-U-L, June is J-U-N. Now the father's name, fille de André Pierre Joseph Arnaud. And then the mother's name, Marie-Anne Marchal. We see that she was married right here, veuve de Louis-Étienne Gérard Leron. And after looking closer, I see that this is Serron, not Leron. So I tab to the next record that I already have with the first 3 things in it. And I have to move my document up to the top of the other side of the page. And it's the right record number 281, so with the date, which is still the 29th of January. Okay. We have Clément Alexandre Joseph Desjardins. And born at, so with a bit of effort, I decided this was Braves, Liège. So put in right there. Age I will have to calculate from the date. Okay, the date of birth is 12 août. Okay, and then the year, 1830. So I will go over to my age calculator. And I already have it on calculate age at death using birth and date records. I already have the death date right here, so we'll change the birth date and recalculate. It was August 12th, 1830. Push go figure, and 55 years old. Stick that in there. Masculine. Now I'm looking for fils. And I find it right here. André Joseph Desjardins. And I'll go up here to do the accent this time. Ease. And the mother's name is right here after it says et de Anne Joseph jeune homme. And the feminine Josephs will usually have an E on the end. Now, he was married, so we go back up and look and find époux de Marie-Joséphine Alphonsine Confaz. Okay, when I put Alphanine in here, it comes up pink, so I'm going to do a consultation on it. So I'll click this bottom one, and I'm going to erase it all and just put Alf in there. And I'm going to scroll down through, and I see that there is this, which looks pretty like what I have here. So it looks good to me, but it's going to erase. I'm going to put accept selected, but it's going to erase Marie-Joséphine, so I'll have to re-put that in. So for the last name, I put Capraz from right here, and I like to tab or push up the up arrow so that I can see if it goes pink before I push the tab button, because if I push the tab button, it goes to the next record and I won't know. But it didn't go pink, so I pushed tab to the next record.